Good morning everybody and welcome back to Video Diary on the Farm. Monday morning, sun shining, well a bit cloudy actually at the minute, but we've been blessed, so the forecasters say, with another good week, which is all good news. Anyway, as you can see behind me, bale stack there, we've got all the Miscanthus led in, so that's on this week's video, plus the drilling peas this week. So yeah, it's all go again. We get another good week and all the peas will be in, and yeah, and we shall be well on with everything, so everything's going well at the minute. Good spring. Anyway, hope we'll catch you at the end. Well, I need to have been worried that there wasn't going to fit it all on, because here we are. There's a bit of room to spare. So yeah, this one's finished, and I think I said earlier, 800 tonnes approximately on this pad here. Yeah, the weather is really spot on. We're having an easy spring, really. Everything's going well. We're not seem to be under too much pressure, and everything's well growing, looks well in the field. So yeah, hope it continues for a bit longer. Yeah, they're just making, or just about finished, the final pad before harvest, and this one consists of about 800 tonnes, and it's on a corner of an oilseed rape field. Actually, it looks like it's probably finished, unless it's just adjusting the pads for the lorries to go on. Anyway, this is where the pads go in on that oilseed rape field. What had the compost on it? Yeah, approximately 800 tonnes go in there. So yeah, all good. Well, they're coming drilling peas later in the week, so they're just having, we've just fetched some fertiliser to put on with them, start fertiliser liquid, and some pre-stop, what they used last year, which if you look back on, I can't remember the video, but a year ago anyway, there was a thing about it. Nathan, the field manager, he explained what it was and how it worked. So yeah, have a look at that if you want to find out a bit more. But yeah, so I'm just unloading this off the trailer now and putting some seed on, ready to roll. Well, we've just been and fetched a bale grab. We're just gearing up, ready to lead the Miscanthus in. Yeah, we're gonna have to on the other forklift. There you go. Not good to the forklift. This is what we call Lancombe Field. This is where you saw in the drone footage the stack. It runs up to the River Ancombe at the other end. Well, we've got 3 tractors and trailers running down to fetching the Miscanthus in, but where we are in Ancombe Field, it's a long way to travel. We could really do with a 4th trailer, but we haven't got one, so yeah, we're making do. But yeah, it's lovely bringing them in, all this sunshine, and yeah, we'll only be a couple of days and we shall have them all in. This is where we're bringing the Miscanthus bales to, up the beet pad near liquid fert tanks. We've got George on a hired machine, stacking them in the stack 8 high. You might be wondering why we aren't going higher with having such a big machine. Well, there's an easy answer to that. I mean, yes, it'll go to 9.5 metres this one, but it just makes loading the lorries a lot easier because they take them 4 high. So George is stacking them 8 high, so when we come to load them, it'll just be a case of grabbing 4 and popping them straight on the lorry. So yeah, that's the reason behind it, and yeah, doing well. his single one, so that's made a stack of 4. There you go. Yeah, the grab on the forklift, as you can see, designed to take 4 bales at a time. So, yeah. The sun isn't very good. It's shining straight in George's face, but it'll improve. But yeah, that's how it's done. Effortless, really, with proper tools. You can do a good job. There we go. We're queuing up to be loaded. That's it, Harry. You'll keep the job going, mate. We're getting there now. It's all go. We're still chasing them in. This bit of land here, what isn't drilled with a spring barley, soon will be. That's the dike. We have the big machine who pulled the banks back, did. So he's levelled the dikings out. We've dragged it a couple of times to dry it out. And George is going to come and drill it now. But we're just a few bits of rock and paper and everything up here. We're just picking them up. About to start drilling. We've got all the stones picked and Rammel, I'll show you what we've picked off it in a minute. There he goes. About a round and a bit. They're not long drilling it. Get the drill emptied out, they can be put away then, ready for summer. That isn't it? Yeah. This is all the rammel we picked off from that side of the dike. It's amazing, really, what you find down the dike. We've got bags, we've got bits of wood, we've got stones, rocks, wire even. But anyway, safely off now, so that's a good job, well done. Well, pea drilling is starting, so I've just come to spray some stale seed beds off before the drill comes. There's bits of black grass coming. Here we are. There you go. I'll get all them sprayed off, eliminate them, and yeah, ideal conditions. Winter's been real kind. It's see, it just, yeah, just going to break down real easy. Yeah, this will be sprayed, and then it'll get a pass with a culti press, and then straight in with a pea drill. It'll go well. Yeah, I'm using the same wheeling as George because we all share the same AB lines for spraying and spreading, and all the tram lines, so they're on every tractor. Yeah, ideal conditions, very little wind, well, nothing virtually anyway at the minute. Yeah, we're just getting the pea seed loaded on a trailer and the fertiliser to go with it, ready for starting drilling tomorrow. Derek's out with a culti press working it, so yeah, it'll all be go. And then another day or so later, they're going to drill another 2 fields. Anyway, as you saw earlier in the video, I've got them sprayed off with glyphosate, so they'll be worked and cultivated the same with the culti press, and yeah, ideal conditions to go in. Yeah, I'm just going to load this fertiliser on, what they're putting on, which is phosphate, liquid phosphate, to get the seeds going, established. Yeah, all these new methods from what there was years ago, but yeah, they've done trials, and yeah, they found it beneficial. So yeah, that's why they're putting them on. Also, they're putting that pre-stop on, which is like a fungicide treatment, I believe. It's going on with the seed, stop foot rot. They used it last year, and well, I think if you look back on one of the videos, I'll have to see if I can find the number of the video, but it shows Nathan, the field operations manager. He was explaining how it worked and how to put it on. So I'll see if I can remember and put the number up of that video on in the bottom of the screen here. As you can see, we're culti-pressing the pea land. This is coming peas, and yeah, doing a tremendous job really. Stony here, but yeah. As you can see, we've dragged where I was spraying it with Roundup the other day. George has been through with our drag and taking the wheelings out, so that's all well and good. We've had so little rain, you can still see the basal fertiliser we put on, the starter fertiliser for the peas. It hasn't dissolved yet, and it will when it gets worked in a rain. Here he comes. What's this coming over the hill? It's not a monster, it's Derek in his Challenger. If you look closely at the culti-press, you'll see a lot of soil being pulled with it by the levelling boards. Derek has put the paddles down to pull a bit of soil to make a level job. There he is. Pedro has arrived. Well, we're pea drills here, and we're about halfway through all our pea land as it goes. So he's just filling up with liquid fert and pre-stop. I'll just show you around the drill. We'll have a look at it before we have a look at the seed beds. Yeah, so we've got the paddles on the front for levelling, full width. Yeah, and we've got spring tines just to lightly work it, so you can go straight into ploughed ground if it's favourable. Packer roller, and we've got a leading edge there what opens the furrows up, breaks it up, and then this tube here is applying liquid fert at 70 litres a hectare. And then obviously you've got your coulter, your wheel, the peas drop down. Look at this back one. Yeah, peas drop down and then down the side into here, and then that presses it in, firms it right into the bottom, which is good, firm. Then this one is adding what they call the pre-stop, which is for foot rot, and that's going on at 100 litres a hectare, and then another press wheel at the back to firm it in, and then a following rate to finish. So it's all a good setup. It's a Herio drill, turbo stem drill, so precision drill. It sucks them up, the seeds up into a carousel with a rubber belt on it, and then it singles them out. The rubber belt has holes punched into it, and it predetermines the spacing and the speed it goes round. I think I showed it in another video last year. I'll put the I will put a link, see what video number it is. You can have a look, and I'll show you in the hopper. And then it spaces them out, the seed along the row. And this field, this variety has been set to 20 seeds in a row per metre. It adds up to just over 200 kilograms a hectare anyway on the drill. I never showed you the front hopper, but as you can see, it's got a row of paddles on the front for levelling any soil, helping the back ones to make a level job, and then it's got central press wheels underneath it to carry the weight and to firm the ground in between the dual wheels, so it's all firmed up. Yeah, it has a fan on it, and it blows the seed into the back of the drill, which holds about half a ton, the back of the drill I think, if it's full, and the hopper holds half a ton. So yeah, and all the fert tanks are strapped to the side of the hopper as well. So yeah, it's all in one, a good outfit really, and highly manoeuvrable. There we are. Let's just show you the spacing of them, how even it is. And they're into, that is firm. Mind you, we are on a headland, but this part of the headland hasn't been run on here. So, yeah, looking well. We're just going to roll it now. Last bit of seeding, finish the field. Yeah, the tracks are all jewelled up. Spread the weight, and it's just the width of the drill. That's why the front tyres are a bit narrower on the dual wheels, to make it just fit the 4 metres. With it being so dry, and there's quite a bit of stone on the top of this field, we're just having to roll the peas now. We've got them drilled in this particular field, so that's what I'm on with. Just rolling them. That's making a good job anyway. Bit of dust flying, but yeah, just what it needs. Of course, we're using the tram lines for the spraying, so I am actually in a sprayer tram line, and yeah, it'll be all good now. Yeah, he's still on his headland, but we've started rolling because we want to be on, get it done. Yeah, shout along. Nice job doing the sunshine. Well, that's it for this week's edition of Video Diary on the Farm. Yeah, we've got all the Miscanthus bales led in, and actually they yielded more than last year. We've got 763 bales off it this year against 680 last year, but the yields will start to rise a little slowly still because it's only in its 2nd year of cutting, so yeah, they will keep going up. Also, we did cut everything this year, and there was a few acres not cut last year because it was too wet, so yeah, that accounts for a bale or two. But yeah, pleasing anyway that yields, the bale count is up, so yeah, it's all good. So yeah, anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video, and thank you very much for watching, much appreciated. And please hit that like, share and subscribe. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe, it's free too. And hopefully we'll see you again next week. Just one last thing before we go. Yeah, all the vining peas are now been drilled, so that's officially all drilled up for this season. So yeah, just sit back now and watch things grow.